Good morning, friends. Happy very early Monday morning. It's a little muggy and misty Monday. I like that alliteration. I have a couple appointments today, a lot of stuff going on for work, but I am up early and I'm feeling good. And I want to share the affirmation from my book for today with you for June 9th. This is my book, My Life Gets Better Every Day. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and like and comment this video if you are so inclined. I'd really appreciate it. Today's affirmation is, I trust my body. Can you imagine how amazing it would be if you knew your body would take care of you and you didn't have to control it? Like if it was naturally designed to let you know what nutrients you need by making you crave certain foods, and it was able to maintain your perfect weight by adjusting your appetite on any given day, and it could even prevent you from dying by giving you super strong urges like hunger and thirst. How could we have survived through millions of years of evolution if our bodies weren't perfectly equipped to stay healthy, strong, balanced, and well-fueled naturally? Without articles, advice, pills, plans, programs, books, rules, shame, and admonishments. I bet your body really knows what it's doing. Just like that 3-year-old who just dropped a half-eaten chocolate chip cookie on the floor while on her way to play hide and seek with her friends. See if you can loosen the reins a little bit and have some faith in your wonderful body. Love, Teddy. So, people who know me know this one is very close to my heart. I spent a long time in recovery for multiple eating disorders and spent many years working as a body image and intuitive eating coach. So I get this one deep down inside, and I think it's become so normal in our culture to diet and to try to control ourselves and to think about calories and just all of these metrics of how we're supposed to be fueling ourselves that we don't even realize how crazy that is. At a very essential level, our bodies know a whole lot about how to take care of themselves, and you can see it with little kids. That's what I meant about the chocolate chip cookie being dropped on the floor. They eat as much as they want most of the time if there's not rules and restrictions and all, outside influences, and they will eat a variety of foods if that's what they're offered, and then they stop and they move on with their life, right? There's no drama about it. So I encourage you to try to, if you're feeling really bogged down with not knowing how you're supposed to eat or what you're supposed to eat or when you're supposed to eat or how much you're supposed to eat, excuse me, just kind of back off a little bit and see if you can get rid of some of the rules and really tune in to what your body's telling you. And, if you've been dieting for a long time, or if you've been living in this kind of restrictive headspace for a long time, it won't happen right away that all of a sudden you feel very comfortable and you know exactly what to do. But the more you can take these baby steps to go, okay, let me just tune in with my body right now and see what I'm feeling, see what I'm asking for, see what my body's asking for. You will get that muscle will strengthen, and you will get better and better, and it will be easier and easier. And, it won't always be the right thing or the wrong thing. People say, oh, if I didn't have rules, I would just eat Oreos and Doritos. Those are 2 really big trigger foods. I would just eat Oreos and Doritos all day long. And that might be true for a while. That's part of the beginning of this process of letting go of all the food rules and giving your body some space to kind of recover from that restriction. But it won't last, I promise you. And I love to tell this story about the first time when I was going through recovery, and it was the first time I really heard my body, and it was telling me something that was not expected, right? I was camping with my kids, and I had done a lot of work in this arena already, but I still felt very uncertain about how to eat or what to eat or how to trust myself. And we were camping, and I had not had a lot of time to cook and prepare food for the trip. So we were eating a lot of packaged things, which is fine. There's no judgment about that. That's the other thing you can really work on, is just removing judgment about food. All foods have some value, whether it's pleasure or, nutritional density, and you don't need to judge yourself or feel any kind of shame for eating something. But anyway, we're on this trip, so we're eating a lot of prepackaged processed foods. And at some point I was if I don't get a salad in my body immediately, I'm going to lose it. And it was not a this thought, it was a this thought. It was I was craving it so bad. And I left the campsite and I drove to a grocery store and I bought cherries, watermelon, and salad. And that night I just had this huge meal of just all of this fresh produce I had just bought. And it was so satisfying. It was like really what I wanted. You know, it was like, I just remember thinking like, whoa, this is what it's about, right? Like your body will tell you what it needs if you just give it that space. And it's not about like, oh, I made the good choice, you know, like, oh, I was eating produce and that was better than the other stuff. It's not that. It's just that it was so clear to me in that moment that my body was craving something other than what I was having. And I leaned into that, right? Like I gave myself permission to do that. So it's so liberating, and it feels so great when you start trusting yourself and you can like hear what your body's asking for, and you'll be surprised by how diverse and how wise it is. And it's safe for you to just trust yourself and know that it's okay. Like whatever you look like is okay. Like there's no rules about how you need to look or how much you need to weigh. In fact, I would encourage you to stop looking at numbers altogether and just like kind of tune into how you're feeling and what's going on with yourself, and use those as the parameters of how you care for yourself every day. I hope that's helpful for you. Remember, you can trust your body. Your body knows a whole lot. You've evolved. You've gotten to this place over millions of years with an intuitive intelligence that you are allowed to tune into and trust. I hope that's helpful. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.